Hi everyone, thanks for watching Culinary Gardens Co. This is my YouTube channel, and today I thought I'd just talk a little bit about Merlot lettuce. I planted this lettuce probably a week, 10 days ago. So this is fabric pot, and this is a 10-gallon pot. You don't necessarily need a pot this large to plant lettuce, but I had this and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to reuse it. I had something else growing in here that wasn't doing well, so I got rid of that, and we did this. You will notice that this is a mix of some organic soil, there's some vermiculite, I have a compost mix. This compost mix, you'll notice, some people think I have mulch in here. This is not exactly mulch, but the compost is not fully broken down. So you will see pieces of bark in here, wood. So I know on camera it looks like there's a lot of mulch in here, but it is actually compost, so it's a mix. Just use any good soil, which is a combination of some topsoil, some compost, and some like mushroom compost is always good, topsoil, and then maybe something for drainage. So some torpedo sand, not play sand. This has vermiculite, so that should be fine for drainage. So anyway, so I have planted here Merlot lettuce, M-E-R-L-O-T. It is, it will be dark red. So I don't know if you can tell here, some of this is starting to turn dark red. And the thing with lettuce is the seeds are super tiny, so you don't want to really bury them. You just want to kind of sprinkle them, pat them in, and then maybe take just a little bit of soil, just like really fine soil, and you can sprinkle it on top. The thing that's really important with lettuce is you have to keep it hydrated. Moisture is really important. I was going to say hydrated. You just want to water it regularly. You don't want to let it dry out. So what we're going to do here is, you can see, I have a chopstick here. You can see that these are like all super close together. It's really hard to like spread them out evenly because they're really super tiny. I guess I should have brought a lettuce packet here with me, but I don't have it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to transplant some of these. It's kind of like a 50-50 chance. They may transplant, they may not. But I figure it's worth a try, because that way the plants that are here, they will have a little more room. So I'm just taking a chopstick and I'm just kind of gently pulling it out. As you can see here, I have like a ton of plants. So you got to be really gentle, because if it breaks, the plant's pretty much, you got to move on to the next seedling. So here you can see how tiny that is. Right here you see the roots, and then you have the two leaves. So it's still like in the really early stages, because the leaves are tiny. So I'm just going to make a little hole. Don't make it too deep. And I'm just going to drop in the roots, and I'm just going to gently just press the soil on the sides. So you see there, we just transplanted that one. So we'll do some more here. So I'm just moving the soil aside, and then I'm just kind of taking the chopstick and bringing it in at an angle. And then I can see the roots, then I'll just try to pull it up. So you don't want to tug too much, because you will break the roots. Okay, so again, you see, now we got it out, so that's good. We didn't break them. And then I'll just look for a little empty spot here, and not disturbing any of the neighboring lettuce plants. And then I'm just gonna kind of put it in. Hopefully you can see it's like really a fragile plant. So there you go. When the seeds are small, like they are in lettuce seeds, you don't really want to cover them with too much soil. So think of it this way. When you have a tiny, tiny seed, it doesn't have a whole lot of energy to push through the soil. When you have a really big seed, like a nasturtium seed, or something like a bean plant, like a bean seed, those are much larger. They just inherently have more energy to push the soil aside. So lettuce seeds do not have that energy, so you don't want to put too much soil on top of them. Really fine sprinkling of light, airy soil. So here we go. So we've transplanted the third one. I haven't broken a root yet, so we're doing okay here. All right, so there we go. So you can see we transplanted, I think, this one, this one, and this one. I probably should have transplanted that a little bit over here, but that's okay. So you can see here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plants right there. So I want to transplant some of these. You know, so I'm just trying to basically find like the empty patches and see if I can move a couple plants over. The other way to do it, which some people do, is they'll say, okay, here I have 4 plants. They're like, I don't want to be bothered with transplanting, so they'll take tiny sharp scissors and they'll clip off like 3 of these plants, like right at the soil level, and let 1 stay. So that way, that 1 plant will have more area and more soil to use for its nutrients, and it has a better chance of surviving and flourishing. I like to transplant because I kind of have a hard time like just kind of killing the plant outright. But either way is totally fine because lettuce plants are not terribly expensive. For a couple dollars, you'll probably get like 50 to 100 seeds. And that's kind of how it goes. So I am this year going to try bringing this indoors. I'm in zone 5, 5B. So we are going to try to bring this indoors and use some sunlight or maybe like a grow light and see if we can grow lettuce all winter long here in Chicagoland. Let's see how that goes, and I'll probably post an update on that in a couple months and give you an update on how that's going. All right? So thank you for watching. You can subscribe below, and we will post another video soon. So hopefully this was helpful if you want to transplant lettuce seeds, lettuce seedlings. So this was again Merlot lettuce, and please do ask any questions in the comment section below. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.